beast, you know what I mean?
So what? And we're live, folks. And you may or may not coming at you from parts unknown, deep eastern Canada. He's been known to weigh up to 170 pounds, now probably at a svelte 160 pounds. Featherweight, not a champion of the world.
Currently 190 pounds, max weight 215 of pure beef.
And it's Tate, ladies and gentlemen.
Tatum.
Yeah, Dredrick Tatum in his house.
Mr. Armageddon.
Lockpick extraordinaire. Magician, mediocre, friend extraordinaire. Dredrick, motherfucking. And then this would. I wish I had confetti. Like this would be like a confetti. Confetti.
It'd be better if I just had it in my pocket and threw it out like that. That would be better.
You know what I mean? Like, poof.
You ever see that?
Or a sparkler.
Bill Burnham does that on stage in one of his stands. He goes, "Some people say that I'm a little too much of a showman," and then he just throws glitter out of his pocket.
Yeah. Like, man, if I would have had a sparkler and I could have spelled your name, like.
No, you don't get those skills. All right. Change the subject.
I almost bought one at the store. Like, I seriously almost down fucking Ludlow's.
What do you use those for? You can scrape those off and make something with them. What is it?
like fire bombs or like
maybe it's not something you should be making. Actually,
it's like probably making like fire fizzies almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
probably fill up the pipe with them.
It's a sparkler already. And you're talking about collecting sparkler.
Yeah, they can scrape it off with a knife and then put it into like a tennis ball or something.
You're making like.
They put it in a tennis ball, I think, and make like a homemade
an illegal
banger.
Sparkler.
Aren't all firecrackers and stuff like that illegal in New Brunswick?
You can't get a firecracker. You can't
cherry
get that
bombs and stuff.
No. We can't get that. Get that.
They're bad news bears.
And
East Coast guys just blow their hands off.
I've been talking about it, and I've been trying to get some. Like, you know, let's say I know someone via, let's say, my live streams or through my channel and stuff like that, and they're from, let's say, a place where you can send me a pair of socks, and let's say this pair of socks has a pack of little firecrackers in it. Like, wouldn't that be something for me to like? I have one.
Yeah, they do for sure. People snag them up from there, brother.
I have one. Like, legit, like, yeah, we talk about it. It's super illegal. And, man, of course, I have one in my bag right now.
He doesn't believe me, though. At the Sussex Flea Market every summer, man, we used to go up there and buy real little cherry bombs or whatever, and firecrackers, real firecrackers. And he always goes, no, they weren't real firecrackers. These were these. But they weren't what he described. No, the later ons
were a real firecracker, but it had two side piercings. So instead of going like "ba-bam" like a dynamite stick, it went.
That's the one you say.
Like through the.
We had the ones that went like a dynamite stick
with a stick. But no, I grew up with a dynamite stick.
Yeah, you put them in the cigarettes that boys at school that bum you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got to smoke every day, man. You give them one of those bad boys.
Kablooey.
Near the end, fucking.
Kablooey.
Fucking old earring special. I was stupid. I thought the wick was going to light up, so I lit my first one. I lit it in my hand. It blew up in my hand, stung the shit out of my hand, and my ears rung for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I had one in my hand, like
it was like boom.
Give me a sec. Johnny's over the motherfucking hairstyles.
Do they sell firecrackers over the border in Maine? They do, but coming across the border with firecrackers, you'd probably want to be with like your wife and like kids and stuff, or else like me and him come across for the fucking. They're probably going to give us a rough time, man. Maybe find some firecrackers and be dicks.
I have, like, in life, I have right now in my possession, in my whole life savings of firecrackers, I have one firecracker right now. In my whole life savings of firecrackers.
You still have one? Might not even.
I was given one, like, you know, not recently, but like, you know, I mean, like, let's say like 3 months ago, I was bestowed on me one firecracker because they're so like kind of illegal to have around here.
Man, the states
But I
have
got
fucking
bestowed
bombs.
on me one firecracker.
They sell bombs as firecrackers.
Man, as a small child, I used to like pop off like, I don't know, like 100 firecrackers in an afternoon with a fucking 2 buddies. Sometimes like 50 alone. Pow, 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 pow. This is dynamite.
Do you remember the ones that look like a fish fillet, almost like where like they went up the side, and they were all tied together?
Well, yeah, that's the one I.
Red packet.
Yeah, that's the.
You can buy them
how
singles,
I got
but
them.
Yeah, you could buy them. Like
I got them in the packs, but you unweave them
to get more. Yeah,
but then you have the short wicks.
You can light them, and they go off like a machine gun.
That wick is so. Yeah. But instead of having one like, I'd sooner have like 100. Boom! Well, that's one apple that blew up. Boom! That's a Barbie doll that fucking.
You could buy at the store, and you'd wrap them in tissue, or they were wrapped in tissue.
Yeah, like a snapper, like snap.
But you'd light like the tissue and then throw them up by.
Oh, McFluffy nips in the house. McFluffy nips.
Habibi.
I was hazed with firecrackers in my fraternity.
Not a fan since. Yeah, no, I admit that everybody I tortured with firecrackers was like a big douchebag move.
A firecracker is a responsibility. It is a small piece of dynamite.
Somebody's ears permanently.
Man. It's a small piece of dynamite.
Like putting them in smokes wasn't cool.
Oh man, one time at not band camp, but like on Scouts time, I was like a little firecracker because we used to be able to get them. Lit it, threw it. It was like didn't fucking pop.
A firecracker?
Yeah, firecracker. Like
usually the wick just disappears.
Exactly. So I threw it, the wick disappeared. Then I'm like, oh geez, what's going on? Went and picked it up, put it up to my ear, heard a faint sizzle, kind of threw it away. But bang, like you know what I mean? Like right up on my ear, right up on my hand, like you know what I mean? Had a sore hand, sore ear.
Then he pooped himself and cried till his mom came and coddled him.
If I did, I was with like 2 best friends that would never admit that I did. So no, I didn't.
So he did. I mean, you wouldn't say that.
No. I'm just saying that's how it could have went down in the group of friends I was with.
I believe my own rationale.
Whatever would have happened.
Can't even look at me.
No, it was tight.
You're still looking away.
No, it was tight, solid friendships with the friends I was with, and there's no.
Did you pee yourself?
No. Scared, but no.
You did, didn't you, you sick fuck?
No, I didn't.
I'm just joking.
No, I didn't.
You're ding-a-linging, I think, bro.
You're ding. Oh, this is my phone?
Yeah, man, she's ding-a-linging, man. Unless that's mine.
I was hazed with firecrackers in my furniture. Yeah.
What did they do to you, Johnny? If you don't mind sharing, I mean, you don't have to. I mean,
what's a fraternity fucking?
I'm just curious to what those shit fuck or like those dicks would fucking probably do.
Like we had swirlies. Permanent markers on the face. No, you know when you're cool and you're accepted by cool, they seem to want to hurt you. No, just clubs.
Sports dudes.
Yeah, sports dudes, clubs.
Sports dudes will pick on you.
Yeah.
If you're in high school, then they start getting high, and then they only pick on like the non-get hires. Now it's all the bully shit. Anyways, you can't pick on anybody. Anyways, everybody's gonna get soft.
It is very PC, like you know what I mean, like.
Oh, everybody's gonna get soft, man. Soft little babies. Not gonna know how to deal with any conflict in any way, shape, or form.
You know what is soft?
Babies.
My headphone wires. I have a kitten, which is kitten size, but it's actually a grown ass cat that's actually had a litter kitten. So this is like I bought a single mom. What I got from the SPCA is a single mom cat that could be 2 to 5 years old. They say doesn't like me very much. Kissed it on the head maybe 3 times in like I don't know 2 months. Got to pull away a bunch of the times, and I don't know. Just I I don't believe.
Hey man, is there a marker in here? I'm signing my name somewhere. Where all those other names are.
You want to sign your name on something?
Yeah,
I might have
other
it.
names are. I'm gonna hide it in there. I know there's got to be a Sharpie in here somewhere.
Oh yeah. I might have one in here. Do I have one in here?
Man, there's millions.
During Hell Week, we slept in the fraternity house. They would wake us up, throwing firecrackers at us. So that's Johnny Azul's like firecracker hazing.
Nice.
And man, you get that firecracker thrown on you or around you in your vicinity, and that vicinity is like way too close. That's just like a stick of dynamite. Same here's in the here's. Same here's here.
It definitely takes your hearing away for like 10 minutes.
Oh, you found one?
Yeah. It takes your hearing away for like 10 minutes, man, when it goes off like in your hand, like arm's length away. Your ears will ring for like 10.
Yeah, I had something. What is even?
It happened to me in the smoking section at school, man, and my ears were ringing in class. So.
This is a red This is a red. Not permanent, but it's like a tattoo pencil for your face.
Start tattooing yourself, brother?
Yeah, maybe if that's what it comes down to.
Hey, let's make a tattoo gun and I'll tattoo you.
We could.
I'm a good artist.
Oh man, you know what we should have called the stream? And I should have known the whole time. It could have been like the whole fucking Super Nintendo Jenga. It could have been like this. This could have been the name of the stream, and this could have been the profile picture with Tate right here. Because originally, what we're gonna do, this is a brand new game. Like this is, like, I was gonna say, oh, it's not even open, but the guy who bought it, which he can do whatever the fuck he wants, so he can open it all he wants, but open it up, and then it's actually truly not really opened. I don't know. Maybe me and Tate are gonna do a fucking Mario Jenga. What? Yeah. I'll take one for sure. Fuck yeah, I'll take one. but yeah, and then there's and you're thinking, oh, well, what's so special about this Jenga? And what got my interest, which is unassembled yet, there's a spin wheel. Like, instead of rolling a dice, there's like a...
There's got to be a wheel to spin, though. Where's that? Where's the stick?
You have to build it. Like, it's unbuilt. This is brand new.
It's unbuilt. In that plastic.
Yeah, it's on that white bag. Why? Do you want to assemble it? Do you want to be assembler?
Yeah.
Here, I'll pass you the bag and the ball. I assume. Do you want the instructions?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would make sense, huh?
It's definitely going to shorten things up.
Okay.
My master reading skills.
So you're not an engineer. So I'm not a genius.
I'm an engineering technologist. That's almost as good.
I don't know if this is just the rules or if that's how you assemble it. But dude, that is legit all the paperwork you got.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Those two booklets.
That's all I need, brother.
If those two booklets don't do ya, well,
then screw you.
You ain't gonna do.
It's going right here, though.
While we were trying to shower and get dressed, the whole time screaming and throwing lit firecrackers at us, someone almost lost a finger. Fuck yeah, man. Like, one of those snapping off, like, on or within the vicinity of your body is like yowzers. What's that?
I'm Toad.
Oh, you get to pick a character?
Yeah, I'm reading the books and figuring out how to play. I'm going to be Toad, yeah. So you can be either the princess, Mario, or Luigi. I'd suggest Mario because you look like Mario.
It's my live stream. Like, you can't pick Toad right away. Man, look, I'm dressed like Toad.
I seem to recall in Mario Kart, you slandered Toad, so you don't get to be him.
All right, I'll be Mario.
He's my bouncing baby boy.
Mario's an option, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't I be the fucking owner of the game? Like,
should be Luigi.
You think it's a downfall for me to be Mario, the owner, like CEO of the game? Like, they call it Super Mario Bros. Jenga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy's not built to lose. This guy's built to win.
Then why did he enlist the help of Toad, man?
You ever heard of That's about Mario.
There's blocks in here.
You don't even know. Like,
yeah, where's the blocks?
Calm the fuck down. The blocks are right here, bro. Stop itching at your throat.
Step one.
The blocks are right here.
Get blocks.
Get blocks. Like, fuck. Calm down,
blocks,
bro.
Turn the blocks over.
They're right there.
So that the Jenga logo is face up.
You want a knife?
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, here it comes.
Bam! And this is not. This is a tool. This is a fucking tool. You can open. It's a 10. They call it a 10-in-1. Open a paint can. There's a scraper. This is to like wring out your paint rollers. They're calling this a beer bottle opener. Man, that's good to have. And then the backside is like a hammer thing, and then this right here is actually a screwdriver for like the plug plates. It fits in a plug plate screw just perfectly. You know what I mean? And this is this part is for caulking. It's a caulking ripper outer angle piece of it. It's a 10-in-1, and one of them's beer. You know what I mean? It's like, it's Friday. You know what I mean? And then you open a paint can, then you just paint for a little bit, and then next thing you know, you go for a joint break.
Pick a spot to stick your plug in on the second level.
What? Okay, are you talking to me or are you talking?
Yeah, that's what we have to do next.
All right, so he's Tate's figuring out the game. He's figuring out the game. So where are we at? Let me stop chit chatting and start fucking.
First before I get too into this.
Yeah, well, fucking relax, bro.
Well, now I have to make sure it's all steady because in order for us to put the peg in, we have to take that sleeve.
It's not a championship game.
Said the loser.
Of
maiden call the loser.
Mario Jenga.
Maiden call the loser right there, guys.
But realistically, we could put money on it and it could be a championship game, and I'll take your fucking money for a joke. I don't care if your kids don't fucking.
I think when the ELOs are that far apart, we can't even play each other.
I will fucking indent you. Like, you'll need to call your bank for this. What they want to do? Like what? A tuning? Like a 1.2? Like a 1-2 tuning?
Fuck, man.
Anyways,
you want to throw a polar bear down on this, man? You want to throw a Toonski, man? A little Toonski?
The old Toonski. The old Toonski.
That's your Toonski. Nope, it's not. It's mine.
Oh, I got it.
Do you have one though?
Yeah, I have it. I want to. What do you mean break a 5? You want to do a 5? You want to do a fin? You know, do a
Finny
fin?
Mac?
You want to go
fucking
Finny
Mac? Buster the Willie, man?
Yeah, the old fucking blue whale. Yeah, we'll fucking free Willie on this one. The old Finsmeister. The old fucking Lori.
Where'd my cash go?
Man, the fucking one do the old Lori on this. The old fucking Laurier.
All I got's the queen, man.
Shit.
All I got's my mom on there, man.
How many polar bears you got?
1, 2.
2 polar bears. Let's polar bear it then.
You got her?
Yeah, see? 2 ducks is a polar bear.
2 loons, brother.
Yeah, there you go.
Loons, not ducks.
Whack them. Same here. Oh, man, same here. I know I posted about it. I know you commented about it, but, man, tahini on watermelon, man. Wow.
What is tahini, though? Is it spice?
It's man, it's an amazing spice.
From the exotic land of India?
It's a spice, but also, side note, it's a game changer. It's also a game changer. Like tahini on watermelon is so different. Like, you know what I mean? It's like it changes almost.
Up the word different.
It almost changes the structure of it, and it definitely changes the flavor of it, man. It's kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing.
It's kind of weird to put a spice on a fruit.
Johnny, you frat guy, my brother, Sigma Pi, Sigma Chai, and I froze these. Like I'm like way behind. Food fight foods in the motherfucking hizzies. Okay, nothing out of Tater. Like, you know what I mean? Like, silent.
I was looking for these.
Well, we were kind of like, you remember how we used to like it? Okay, watch.
How many jobs?
CJ Hill, 1080 in the hizzies. See, that's how fight food. That normally how it goes. Normally, like when I like kind of jump in at the same time. Sorry, dude.
Too many tasks.
CJ Hill got.
I'll take the blame.
Properly announced. Fucking fight food got weakened.
The best host blamed their guests.
It's like in his house, and then normally this is like fireworks for tape, and then like it's like nothing. It's almost like
I don't get this.
The fireworks guy is like, I don't know, had too many tacos and having a fucking bad bowel movement. I was like, I missed my cue. What? You're missing a piece for the spinning wheel?
Just keep going on, buddy. Just keep going on. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm talking to myself out loud.
And there's these little tokens too, right?
Do we only have to take the one that?
Anyways, you figure it out. Let me get caught up. And I guess Fight Food said Jesus Christ.
How do we?
And I don't know if you saw it in school, but Jesus Christ, superstar, something that rhymes with star. Bum, bum, G. And what's the fuss? Tell me what's happening. What's the fuss? Tell me what's happening. Yeah, Jesus Christ Superstar. You know what I mean?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No, I know it's like a Broadway thing or something.
No, we saw a video of it. It's very controversial. Tater is always toad. Johnny Zool says Tater's always toad.
That's right, man.
Fuck Tater's rules. This let me have first pick. Nice beard, Tater.
As long as you don't pick toad.
Sam here likes your beard.
Thanks, brother. I gotta trim it up a little bit on the neck ski.
That's a chiv. That's a shiv. Maybe the Finski's a shiv. That's like wagwan. And let me get caught up here. Like
no one's stopping you.
Painter Tools is legit. Yeah, that is a fucking sweet ass painter tool.
It's pointless.
Anyone see that shoe with a built-in bottle opener?
No, but it sounds great.
Yeah, that's a 2-in-1. And the more in ones, like I'm that Swiss Army knife era. I was like, man, if a thing can do a thing and they can do another thing and possibly another thing, it's like, man, that's convenience. Two driving the cat from SNL. Stop by and left but I can't participate due to work.
What's that?
CJ Hill is saying he's just gonna
he's working?
Yeah, he's working. Yeah. When the queen dies, we get day off from. Man, how do you know?
Yeah, that's gonna be like the biggest funeral of the fucking century.
From the funeral in the UK.
Oh man, that's gonna be huge.
Oh man, yeah. That's gonna be like a fucking big thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see you chill. It's so sweet. Yeah, same
like
here.
It's
amazing. It's amazing.
What's that?
No, same here. He's agreeing with the watermelon flavor with the tahini.
Has spring sprung in St. John? No.
It's a warm winter, and to a couple fucking East Coast Canadian.
It's cold, but
this
by other
this
standards,
zero
yeah, it's not much.
this 0-degree freezing weather is nothing this time of year. Like, we're accommodated to way more. Like, this is like sweater weather. This is like sweater weather to us. Like, on a day to day, the sun is shining. It's 0 degrees. It's sweater weather. You know what I mean? It's weather.
It was a little chilly out earlier.
You get the right embankment of whatever like building you're up by and get the wind braced up from your back.
Yeah.
It's weather.
Yeah, if you're not in a wind tunnel or anything.
Yeah, it's weather.
You can drive around the window down for sure. There's no ice or snow on the road.
Windows down.
Shit's melting during the day.
Windows down, full way or halfway. Halfway if you got arthritis in the neck.
I smoke, so I just put it all the way down, so I'm not paying attention and stab the window.
Arthritis in the neck, kind of like, you know what I mean? You don't want that wind blowing, they say. That is a thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that.
I've seen sandals with a bottle opener. I think I've seen one in the heel before. God save the queen. She's got another 100 years in her. Doubt it. Doubt it. I'll take those odds.
She just keeps sucking the life out of all the children from around the world, man. The more innocent, the longer she lives, man.
Are you saving up toenails for another video?
Who's the king after her? Charles?
The big toe I cut. The other toes are getting like, I don't know. I don't even need another toenail video this year, but they're getting longer than anyone would normally support.
Well, that sounds pretty long, really.
No, they are. They're curving. There's a curvature.
Are they hooking?
It's not a flat earth.
They're like hooking the outside skin of your toe?
Let me know when you're done with that.
Yeah, I'll clean it off now.
I got this is what I got from my buddy Bundy.
His buddy Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
Theodore.
He had a bunch of like Rubbermaid toasts with like Halloween decorations, and he's at our buddy's house, like his actual family's house. So they got first dibs of everything good, and then there's like a bunch of totes left over. It's like, this is all gonna go to the garbage if you want to have a little looky poo. And I was like, for free? Hell yeah!
That's a score, bro.
So, anyways, I got this for free.
I've only seen that here. I thought it was theirs.
I got this for free. You know what I mean? Like, I look like a fucking.
Yeah, I mean.
I look like a. I don't know.
Yes. No.
Like, I don't know if it's more like Jack Sparrow or like Eddie Vedder. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and a little bit of like.
It's like Dolomite.
Dolomite?
Yeah.
Dynamite.
No, Dolomite.
I mean, but yeah, that was a cool find. That was a cool find.
You have to put this down there for, or we'll sit off the side. I'll probably do something. Let's see.
You guys must think Texas is pussy with their 3 inches of snow.
Yeah, I said that 2 days ago. I was laughing my head off.
Yeah. The pussy about the snow. But what I find weirdest of most is how fucking cold is it with what 0 insulation in their walls?
Oh, they're silly.
That the pipes are freezing on all this, and I was like, man,
it can't be that cold though. How
you think you'd have a minimum?
Texas?
You think you'd have a fucking minimum like up to code? Like,
ask the Americans, how cold is cold in Texas? Like, what would be a really cold day in Texas?
Yeah, how abnormal is this abnormality?
Yeah.
Is what he's
asking. I don't care about the snow. I just mean, like, sometimes it snows here when it's not too bad. I just mean, like, what would be like considered like really cold down there?
Prince Charles will be king after. Oh, fucking big
ears. I don't think he'll be as popular.
He is 70s already, though. Man,
We won't have a queen for a while. That's a sin, man.
My parents are like almost in their 70s, and man, I wouldn't trust them with fucking keeping track of their own car keys. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I wish I knew what Fahrenheit was. Do you guys know what Celsius is? Would it be like 20? Like, would 15 degrees Celsius be cold?
80 degrees is a pool. 80 degrees, like that's the only Fahrenheit temperature I know. Like 80 degrees, or like, let's go in the pool. I mean, that's the only, and that's comparable to what? I don't know.
The only temperature I know 2 temperatures. Water freezes at 32.
32 0.
32 and 0 for us.
Yeah.
And I know that it doesn't matter which temperature you're in. -40 is the same.
What do you mean?
If you, they're the same.
Oh, so the math don't make right up until 40?
It changes, and as you get into the negative numbers, it changes. That's the truth. I don't know what you're trying to say. That's
I'm trying to say you
-40 Fahrenheit,
you've changed.
40 Celsius is the exact same temperature.
You've changed. Not the temperature. You've changed.
You
know what? You're -30. What is it? 32? You're -32.
No, positive 32.
You're positive 32, and positively.
Rod D. Oh shit.
Oh, Rod D's in the motherfucking heezy.
In the heezies. This message in the
See, I'm bad at improv flute. Improv flutery. It's like flee, and then I'm like flu, and Roddy. And man, this guy has a fucking Deadpool 420 hat. Wears it well. Looks great on him.
Me?
No, Rod D.
Let me try your hat on.
Okay.
We already discussed we don't have lice.
Yeah, no, I'm lice free. Like my hair, like the lice just don't like it. Like I've had lice around me, like flaunt, like almost like trying to feed it to it, and the lice didn't like my hair. Daughter had it, wife had it. Me, lice didn't want to do anything, and should I be sad about that?
Nope.
Like the lice didn't even want to have anything to do with me.
You can't overwash, right? Lice don't like
a parasite. A parasite didn't want anything to do with me, bro.
I only had my hair washed as a kid, like I said, probably once every 3 weeks, man.
Look, I'm that guy that can't get warts.
Lice in the class,
I'm that guy that can't get warts because the parasite the wart don't even want to root into me. It doesn't even want to attach.
You all right?
Well, just the fact
that
a parasite don't want even a parasite. And I'm offering my body to a parasite.
Yeah, maybe you're just so evolved that your body's built up a defense mechanism.
You know what I do when I'm in the brook? I swish my legs around in the water, hoping to catch a leech. I have enough to give.
I've never seen a leech.
Exactly, me neither. The parasites don't even want me. Me neither. I've never seen a leech. I've only heard tales of him from my great-great-grandfather of a leech.
Yeah. I've never seen an eel either. Did you ever see one of them?
Yeah, no, I've seen an eel.
Like with all the heads?
No, I've seen an eel.
You got to cut their heads off, don't you, or something?
One time ice fishing, I caught a fucking fish from the ice fishing, and it had an eel already fucking on the side of the fish, and the eel was eating the fish. Like, you know what I mean? It's like...
Not even right.
Man... What a pull up. like to me, that was like, wow. What are you doing? -40, whoop whoop. More like weep weep.
Yeah, so imagine that if it was -40.
What pics are on the smokes tonight?
Mine's not that bad of one, actually.
The piss bowl?
What a picture that is.
No, man, the piss bowl's like pretty bad.
If you read it, you know what it is, but picture-wise, it's not that bad. It's cigarettes cause bladder cancer.
See, I love this one. I love getting this one. This one is like...
That one's the best.
That one's the best. It's like, oh, man, your daughter's coughing from the cigarette smoke in your vehicle. And you know what I have to say to this smoke pack? I'm like, guess what? my daughter's way older than this one, so you got it wrong. First off, Canada. 2, what the fuck is she holding? And 3, I don't smoke in the car. I don't even smoke around my kids. Like, you know, 1, they're older. 2, what the fuck is this? And 3, I don't anyways. Canada, like, you know what I mean? So give me this pack. I get to laugh at it and get cancer slowly, according to what they say it does. I mean, let me do that. Love the new hat. And man, Raji, we're done with the whites. I have one, Jay has one, and then you have one, and then I have another one. Because I thought, like, as far as being a painter, and that's it for the white hats. Like, you know what I mean? I have 2, and there's actually 1 and 2 out. I wanted a white hat to get dirty. I want to keep one crystal clean, which is hard to do. And then 1, let's fucking dirty up with paint. Let me put some life in this white. You know what I mean? Wouldn't a greasy, like, you know, a white hat that's supposed to be white, turns out life made it full of paint, sweat stains all around the brim, smelling different. You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be a thing also? You know? And I don't know how you guys go through life, but I go through life that my forehead could ruin a hat in mere months. In mere months, my forehead and hard work could ruin a hat. If you know what I mean. And what I mean is hard work. Is fucking hard work. Love to go clean air. And how did the move go?
Who moved?
Rod D moved outside the city. And
what city?
The country, yeah, he was in the St. John guy. And
hey, what's up, man?
Status
is going up, number 2.
What?
Sec, I gotta go call the wife. She just messaged me and said, call me.
I like to eat eels.
Dr. Eelgood.
Leech fishing. Okay, Roddy, leech fishing. I don't need to do that. I'm not a big fan of eels. Like, man, this one time with a roof over his head, and we got these tents. And I'm not gonna complain about a tent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I brought enough shit to be comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? I'm an ex-Boy Scout. So anyways, the point of the story is, and they were right on the lake. So here I am, first day I'm there, lake playing all day. It's hot. I'm lake playing. Second day, even hot. I'm lake playing. I'm playing in the lake. And then third day when we go to leave, the kids are like with like little like little butterfly nets and finishing nets. They're like, man, what the fuck is this? Well, the kids don't talk like that, but when I came up, I was like, what the fuck is that? It was like all on the shoreline. Like, I was like, there's a leech. In like a 12-foot span of like scanning the beach, there was like, I don't know, 30, 40 leeches. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, and I was like nonchalant, loving life in the same water for the previous 2 days. Like, oh my goodness. And a leech never attached to me. Like, how unedible am I? You know what I mean? Like, let's let a parasite fucking have a snack, and they don't even want to. Sounds like a work day. Take daily pics. Oh, the daily pics of how I do have. Oh man, can I kick that high? No, I'm gonna have to go further. I thought I could kick that high, but I'm gonna have to go further because I can't kick that high. Oh, see, white pants, and it's a low crotch, so I can't do a high kick. Let me pull up my crotch and high kick it a little bit. Oh, look, there you go. White pants, brand new white pants. First day wearing white pants. I got like a nose dribble of beige paint. Bloop bloop. These are brand new today. Brand new crispy white. Ruined it today. First day. First and only day. Ruined my crispy white pants. And what I find kind of amazing feature about and they're painter pants. They're painter pants. $21. When you put them up to like the light is like see-through, and I'm like, man, they're gonna see my underwear. Like these white pants are like almost see-through, and then no, I've done the underwear black underwears on me, and the whole day, and then this is a child in me, and this is the jokester in me. I was like tightly bending over, like you know what I mean, making sure like the fabric was stretched against the underwear, and I black on white. I was like, can you see my underwear? And to multiple people, pretty much everyone I encountered today. And nope, they're not see-through. Like, you know what I mean? What you would think would be isn't be. It's like, life is a mystery. And if you know my name.
Sounds,
And then if you want to know, if something,
like a musical song?
something mystery, something that rhymes with mystery, something that something.
Mystery?
Something, take you there, and then, I could take you there.
I don't know the song.
Take you there. No. Doesn't even sound familiar. I'm nailing it, by the way. I'm nailing it, by the way. Mystery.
I can't remember someone saying, and I can take you there. I can't remember someone says that.
Oh, like a prayer. It's like a prayer, Madonna. Just like a prayer. I hear him like half-ass singing a fucking super song. I don't even fucking know. Almost all, just the final clean down. Gonna have yells when we also, and that'd be cool.
What?
Roddy, he moved out. He's got a cool pad.
Nice.
Like if I can come over for a visit.
The Pizzad.
The Pizzad. The was that housewarming? I'll bring a potted plant. Yeah. A potted plant. What do you bring to a house? A potted plant.
Cactus is good. Doesn't need a lot of money.
Like a small potted plant. Or oh man, you know what would be better? Like just thinking like outside the box, but also potted plant inside the box.
Chia pet?
Yeah, chia pet.
Chia
pet. Like a fucking this guy likes this. Just get a chia pet of that.
Chia.
Chia.
After the commercial, try Chia Head. Remember that dude, man? They had the Chia Head in them, but
yeah. To me, I saw
that.
Like
Chia Pig and Chia everything too. Get the whole Chia.
When that came out, every time I saw the Chia Pet, I was like, in my head, I was like, welcome back. Like welcome back, Cotter.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, welcome back. Was that welcome back? No, that wasn't welcome back, Cotter. Wasn't that a WKRP in Cincinnati? No, that wasn't it.
I don't know what it was.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Do you like them fight food? Gelled eels were a fave in the UK. Fight food said gelled eels were a fave in the UK.
That doesn't compute over here. How do you gel an eel?
It's probably thinking like mason jar, like almost like pickled eel.
Pickled eel?
Yeah, that's probably what that means.
Yeah, probably.
Almost like almost like jarring deer meat.
Preserves.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Mason jarring it up.
And the eels. Ugh.
Heck, man.
Like, you know what I mean? If I said
I
had an
Scotland,
eel,
but
I could say I hate an eel. I've never had an eel. I'd have to almost agree to taste it once, and then if I don't like it, I'd be like,
might be awesome.
Might be. You
never know, right?
And you never know. Like one of my friends has the cutest fucking dog, smartest dog in the world.
Where are you going with this?
And
looks tasty.
They take good care of this dog, and I know everything they buy for the dog is like fucking pure, all natural. So anyways, we were over at fucking Buddy's place, and he's like, "Oh, this is the dog treat. Give a dog a dog." And I was like, took a bite. Like, you know what I mean? Polished off, like, I don't know, like 2 half sticks.
Ooh, couple half stickies.
And it's dog food. And
I was there when you were eating that shit.
Exactly. If the ingredients, there's nothing too crazy and scientific about it, then it's like, it's mind over matter almost.
I know, buddy. They always look like they're super dry.
No, the sticks were wet.
Like those bacon strips?
But what I ate 2 kinds. I ate 2 kinds that night.
You had like a jerky, didn't
you? The sticks.
Yeah, but it looked like one of those pepperoni sticks that are very short.
It looked like a pepperoni stick. It looked like
a short Jack Link.
It looked like a pepperoni stick, but it was like not hard. It was like actually moist.
Yeah, like pepperoni sticks are moist enough.
No, this is like an oatmeal. Like I kept saying, it tastes like oatmeal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it was like not.
What was the other thing though?
Not meaty or salty. He pulled out another like fucking.
Was that just a biscuit, like almost like a Milk Bones, but a different brand?
I've done some of his Milk Bones.
Yeah, I thought you ate something like you're talking about, and then I thought you ate something that kind of looked like one of those Jack Link's pepperoni sticks that were shorter and like actually had almost the same consistency of a Jack Link. Like I thought that was the second thing that you ate later.
I know I ate 2 kinds of dog food. I forget the other kind.
Remember there was one where there was an ingredient.
Because I've eaten so much dog food out of there, it just doesn't make any sense.
Was it Dave? Greg?
Dave.
Dave, yeah. Yeah, me and him were kind of razzing you because you were like, look, everything on the back's cool. And then I looked over and the first thing I saw was sodium nitrate. I was like, isn't that like the shit that's in like fucking like, I think you'd make a bomb out of that shit. That's nitroglycerin, but we were just drunk and laughing. Like that ain't something that grows naturally in the garden.
Oh, sodium nitrate?
Yeah. But it might be, you know what I mean? I guess like, was it sodium chloride salt, you know what I mean? But like if you say sodium chloride, I guess that sounds kind of fucked up too.
Johnny's had eels in sushi.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I've done that. I've had that, yeah.
And then he had mentioned that's a prayer, like a prayer.
Yeah, that's true.
White Claw tonight. No, we're drinking the old Alpines. We're going old school St. John or New Brunswicker. Support local.
Name of St. John, it says right on the can.
It says it on the can.
It says it on the can.
They sell Homer Simpson Chia Pet. I have a Deadpool Chia Pet, and the hair didn't quite take right, but I kept the ceramics. Like, you know what I mean? So I can probably get a Chia kit and kind of redo it and hope for the better. Have you tried to get high off catnip?
No.
I
just assumed that was bullshit when I was a kid.
I've done the banana one.
I've never done it. I smoked the peanut.
The peanut skins.
Peanut skins, yeah.
Peanut skins.
I did that when I was like 14.
When the internet first came out, like we're talking like.
I got that from the Anarchist Cookbook.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was leading up to.
But that was before the internet, though.
Well, exactly. It was like, oh man, we played all ball hockey, and the only way to fucking communicate is with a telephone call. And then the internet came out. And when the internet first came out, there's a whole bunch of illegal shit that just got published, and people could just get print on their computer, and then they could wait like, and they would print off whatever the fucking.
There was competing search engines back then. There was like a search engine war, and then Google just won.
There's natural drug recipes like on there, like the bananas, the peanut shell things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Back in the day, Google wasn't even the #1 search engine around here.
It was what, Yahoo? Yeah.
But I can remember like when the internet first started being used around here, like when the schools started getting computers, the search engines that everybody used were Lycos, Web Crawler, Excite,
or eExplorer,
Yahoo, Google, and I think Netscape or whatever had one, and AOL.
Yeah.
But usually they were more like business, like school had AOL and Netscapes and stuff like that. But most people at their house might have had AOL. But you could kind of just pick a search engine and go. There wasn't like now it's Google's got it dominated. You know what I mean? Like,
so who's here? There's only two people here. So I assume
Sam here, Johnny
Azul's here, and maybe Sam here. So let me and not to like Tater's here tonight. Super awesome. Two of us are here. We're gonna have a great time regardless. I miss this guy. I'm just gonna shoot the shit with him.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just here to confirm with him that the guy that I plan on having on in the near future it is going to be like
a treat,
like top notch, possibly the craziest MF awesome wicked guy I know.
You guys are gonna love him, man. He's awesome though. Like he's awesome, man. But fucking, you guys are gonna love him, man. You'll be like, this guy's like one of a kind.
One of a kind.
He razzed him right good tonight, man. We were hanging out, and he was like, just being a clown or whatever. He's like, I'm hardly sought after the ladies. And then it was like, I didn't know what to say. And Buddy was quiet too. And then after like 4 seconds, he goes, sure you are, bud. Sure you are. And it was just the way he was like, yeah, you're good looking, man. You're good looking.
Yeah.
It was awesome though. You might have had to be there, but it was great at the moment. Even you laughed. And you burned him outside good too, though.
Oh, I burnt him.
Buddy outside goes, hey, Corey, man, I need you to help me with something. And then Dead Poop goes, I hope it's not math.
You like that?
Yeah, he was like, he was like, he didn't know what to say.
Yeah,
it was a good burn.
And because he just didn't look like he was good at math.
That might be crossing the line.
I took a picture of the back of his head too. He's got a weird like alien.
You might have actually
spot.
posted a picture of him burning out on his motorbike before out of the bars.
No, I didn't post it. I took a video of it. Or maybe I posted. No, I don't think I posted it. Maybe. Did you ever steal something only really regret it later?
Of course.
Man, the first time I ever got the
bad,
belt
but you can't
as a
admit to it
kid,
or you get caught. So you got to suck up your guilt.
The first time I ever got the belt as a kid, like, you know, before it was always like, smash, and shit like that. Like, you know, I mean, normal smashings. But the first time I ever got the belt, you know what I did? Me and my brother and a neighborhood friend stole almost every vegetable out of my neighbor's garden. And this guy, like, loved his garden.
Why'd you steal them all?
Like, man, like
you just took a couple carrots or tomatoes and something, and then you could have went back every fucking.
You know how quick like 3 healthy children can pick out a garden in like an hour.
You guys are throwing them at each other, weren't you? Too. You wasted them.
We brought it all to the fucking like this is the summertime, right? So there's like a fishing shack in the yard because I grew up ice fishing early on. There's an ice fishing shack in the backyard in the summertime. We had it full of different veggies. My dad walks in and is like, no, you guys didn't. Okay, you got to go home. Me and my brother, you go inside. Belt.
Oh.
Brought the vegetables back over to the neighbors. Big old embarrassing sorry. And then like
that's doable. The belt's like, unnecessary.
Well, that was it back then, though. That was it back then. Like
I never got belted. Actually, I think I did a couple times, but I repressed the memory. But I remember the gear up to about to be belted. It was my grandfather actually that probably did it too. My parents didn't.
My mom was a school teacher and everything, dude. Like,
yeah, they strapped probably when you first started school.
Man, right? Oh fuck yeah! Like, there's a sister. She used to like the ruler on the knuckles was her thing. But anyways, my mom.
Why did you go to those schools, man?
My mom used to like, but what's back? And then like hurt her hand, and then it was like whatever in reach. And then one time, man, I forget what I did. I like, you know what I mean? Like, I never got hit for no reason.
They do anything though. Anything's disrespectful to a nun.
I did something.
Probably
and
getting
then,
off on hitting children.
So anyway, she reaches for something. It's like a handheld cutting board. Boom, and it breaks. The thick wood breaks on my ass, and we both looked at each other and laughed, and that ended it. And now that was like a great moment in my life, where like my buns of steel broke this like fucking handheld cutting board.
I would have punched that nun right in the face, man, if she hit me with an object.
It wasn't a nun. It was my mom. It was my mom.
I would have hit her too, man. Free pass. What's she gonna do? Call the cops, say, hey, I hit him with a board, and then he punched me in the face.
The nun was the ruler on the
fingers. How old were you?
Like the same age, but younger.
Like 6?
That would have been grade 3. I had a nun in grade 3.
Yeah, that's old enough that you should be fucking.
Like you're talking about the school stuff. Yeah, I had a nun in grade 3, and
yeah, I would have snapped.
Yeah, she retired the year after.
I wouldn't have been hit. I would have snapped. I went to public school though, man.
It wasn't like that.
Where you got away with murder, man. You should have seen the shit. I see boys whipping textbooks at teachers' heads. But we have like schools around here that are public, but for some reason nuns used to run them. Well, I don't even think that happens in any other places, does it?
Johnny misses you.
Those are usually private schools, aren't they? With nuns?
No. Nuns used to be everywhere. It's like, well, like the St. Vincent's.
Probably more common.
Nuns. See,
outside of St. John, I mean, your perception is that nuns are like a private school.
Well, the only reason why we had a nun was Saint-Lacham is French small community, not attached to the school, but yes, in the school there's like a fucking a church, and then it was like outside the school.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking hardcore.
And then
church attached to the school
in it.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore, brother.
At first, like our auditorium.
A public school should not have
our auditorium was like
that's ridiculous.
Fucking Père Vermesh fucking auditorium. That's the name of the priest auditorium.
That would probably never happen in America.
Like, how you want to go to the auditorium or the auditorium?
Can anybody go there?
Auditorium.
Can anybody go to that school, or do you have to apply?
From what I understand, I'm French. I'm in right away. But for one of you Anglos,
that racism, man, and prejudice.
One of you Anglos coming in there.
One of those Anglos. I'm French. I get in right away.
It'd be a tough task. It'd be like
disgusting.
Let me see some lineage. You got your papers. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be something like that.
I'm not even joking, man. My memory's flawed because I'm older now. But like, you know, like. Enough of this is probably true. I went there one time, man, when my buddy used to work there. He was a janitor. He had to go to pick up
English people came to our shows all the time because we had the best shows.
I didn't go in. I didn't go into school. We pulled up in front. He went in to get his check. There was like, on the front doors were huge, glass, beautiful.
Made of gold.
2 giant pillars going up the side, man, that look like they're made of fucking like marble and shit.
Gold.
You don't get that in the public schools around here. They're all that shit brown brick.
Yeah.
Falling apart, man. Both schools that were around here closed when I was.
And then as soon as you open the 2 front doors of the school, you know what happens? Hallelujah.
It's like going into a museum.
Yeah. Hallelujah.
Their libraries are stacked like.
No, we had a great library. You know what an audiophile is? People like audio music, and we had some. You know what a fucking dactylophile is?
A dactyl? They love dinosaurs or pterodactyls.
I think it's the ones that like had like the X-ray fucking the cards, and they're like and the X-ray machine to look through the things.
You had an X-ray machine at your school, man?
Like a weird X-ray machine to look through, like
a scanner. You didn't have an X-ray machine at your school, man. You
it's almost like
vest on to get an X-ray.
No, it's like some newspapers were like fucking.
Kids play with mercury and X-ray machines.
No, like some newspapers were like X-ray pictured, and then you could like zoom in and this and that. It's like the X-File. It's almost like CSI Grissom.
Like a microscope,
it's almost like CSI Grissom. Like
talking about a microscope.
Oh, get fooled again! No! You know what I mean? Grissom.
No!
You know what I mean? It's barely a yell, but
I like Horatio. Man, you remember him?
With the.
They always used to make fun of him, man. Like on Mad TV, man. He'd go around the body, they'd be like, then he'd say something right gay, and they'd be like, fucking go to the lead. Like a Law and Order. Bum, 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 bum. But there was always something very cool right before that. Law and Order always gave away who the murderer was going to be because it was always like a guest at the start when the credits came up. The Family Guy points it out, man. It's so true. It'd be like special guest for the episode, and then it would show them. The special guest usually the guy who did it. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. It's like, okay, well, I know who that actor is, and now when I see him, it's like,
yeah, he doesn't do it.
Yeah. Why don't you save that for the end of the episode, man? Bum, bum. I don't know why Netflix doesn't have Law and Order on it. I'd watch them all.
This is a tattoo pen.
Did you watch Vikings yet?
I watched like season 1, 2, 3.
4's out now on Netflix. I think 5's being shot or it's already on. I don't know. I
with like Netflix, was it Loki or Lukey? Floki.
Yeah, he's deadly, man. And was it Ranger Luftwick?
Eamon looks like that Ragnarok.
Ragnar.
Yeah,
Ragnar.
Eamon looks like Ragnar, like the main guy from Vikings.
I think his kid.
Eamon looks like fucking. What, Eamon's kid?
No, like in that. You remember like when Ragnar's kid grows up? The actor.
Yeah.
I think in the first Hunger Games, he's like that kid that's like a stud. He's supposed to win or whatever, and at the end, he's like on top of the.
Could be.
Yeah. No spoiler alerts for that. If you hadn't seen it yet and you want to see it.
Yeah, you're snoozing. You know what I mean?
You're out of luck on that.
It's not like you're spoiling WandaVision.
Oh man, that just came out 10 years ago.
The new Superman and Lois.
I don't know if it's a rumor, but did you guys hear that Johnny Depp's playing the new Joker? Is this confirmed? Do you guys hear about that yet?
I didn't go to Illuminati school. I just went to a well-funded school.
Nice.
And we had uniforms for all our teams.
We had pennies.
What?
Our school would we didn't have like full teams, but like once a year, all the schools of the district would all get together and say do
microfiche. That's exactly what it is, Johnny.
They do like a round robin soccer game out at like one of the schools probably one of the French schools that had a really nice soccer field. And all these other schools would actually have jerseys with names of teams, and we would just have the black pennies that you wore in gym class. What?
I'm at the maximum, Dad. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, buddy.
Who's that?
It's Langley. I'm just live streaming right now. What are you saying, dude? Yeah. No, I don't think so. It's Hannah Mitchell. No. No, it's not my place to invite a bunch of boys over. No thanks. I don't know him. I don't know him, man. It's not cool with me. No, I'm not having a bunch of people I don't know over to a place.
I'm not gonna be here probably long enough anyway. So
No. It doesn't matter. It's not your place to vouch or my vouch. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Say I love you, but no.
I love you, but no, thank you. Just me and Tate. And Tate's taking off right soon. He's saying. No, I'm not interested. I gotta go. Not interested. True story though. Not interested. There you go. And hopefully he took not interested.
He's ham sandwich right now.
I know. I don't even know
He wouldn't normally never even. I can hear him over here. He normally.
I was like, nope. Not interested. You stream from Eamon's garage in the near for. Yeah, I'll probably stream from Eamon's garage every now and then. Like he's got a good Wi-Fi down there.
Switch over to mine, bud?
Mm-mm.
It doesn't take a lot, I'm sure.
No, it's saying I'm at the maximum for the maximum speed, but I have unlimited.
Oh, your maximum speed.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not fucking.
No, I have nothing to fucking. It is what it is now.
No sweat, my pet.
How's the cats, Johnny? Actually, no.
Who asked that?
John, yeah, you can answer. How's the cats?
They're doing fantastic, brother. Fantastic. They all seem to be getting along great, man. It's like they're one big happy family.
Johnny hasn't heard about Joker, but possible new African American Superman.
California only has limited supply of what? Oh, I'm reading backwards again. Only the NHS staff and elderly have been vaccinated. About 19 million have had the first. Yeah, only the frontline medical in San Francisco. Yeah, I think that's pretty standard in most places. They're giving it to the people that are really super old and most vulnerable and first responders.
Yeah,
which is fine for the normal guy, because let those guinea pigs fucking test it out, right?
I know a couple people that were like in the medical field, and they're like, "All right, do you want to schedule yourself for the vaccine?" And they're like, no thanks. And I'm more on the no thanks. I'm more on the way no thanks.
I'll take the one the president and the prime minister take.
And I most find this is like, okay,
if they'll give it to them, Tate, it's probably good.
What do you feel about this? What do you feel about this, though, Tate? You know how you've been wearing a mask. Everyone's been super germaphobe. Like no one's been even getting the real flu this year.
We live in a shell, man. Don't compare what's going on in our part of the world to everywhere else.
But for us, right?
For us,
it seems like we're not even getting our like normal germs that we'd possibly get. Like to me, the kid that doesn't eat sand and eat bugs.
Well, it's protecting everybody from the flu and stuff too, right?
Is the bubble kid that does have the peanut allergy.
Well, imagine if we did this every year just for the regular flu. It would probably prevent the, you know what I mean?
No, but when the regular flu comes in, it's going to be like fucking twice as bad.
Man. We're all right.
I don't know.
All right, buddy, man. We've been
I think we're all fucked.
And we've been fucking with the flu for a long time, buddy. It ain't going nowhere. Probably one of the fucking things that's evolved more times than anything.
No. All of it's just the flu. All of it's the flu. Like, you know what I mean? It's the flu.
Yeah, it is.
Shitty.
It's the swine flu. But
yeah, the flu shitty.
I mean, it's part of it. It's part of it. They're all flus, but still, it's a crazier one that does crazier things.
Yeah.
Right.
California has a limited supply at the moment. We only have 70 million people in the UK.
That's it.
So 19 million done is quite good.
That's it. How many's Canada have? Like 30?
Yeah, you guys have a shit COVID story for so long.
Us?
No. Like in New Brunswick, it's been a Cinderella story to the point where the Cinderella story is going to kill us all.
No, it isn't.
We've been so like germ free for so long that this next little germ, like, you guys are all like getting sick from the COVID. We're dying from a sneeze.
No.
We're dying from a sneeze.
No way, buddy.
You got to eat dirt and get a germ. Like we've been like wearing masks. I haven't had a germ in a long time. Give me a fucking germ once in a fucking while now. Why don't you?
I think 2 years is fucking enough to completely change fucking and make you evolve into fucking like turn it into a fucking. I haven't
had a sick puke or really a sniffle.
Who cares if you get sick? We got medicine to make you feel better, man. We got medicine to make you feel better. Who cares? I'm not gonna die of the flu. You get a flu shot next year, you'll be styling, man. Don't hear anything about how bad flu shots are, whatever. Take some Tylenol, take some fucking.
I'm not taking nothing.
Buckley's, man. Some Robitussin, and you'll be fine, man.
Have you heard of God?
Drink lots of fluids and sleep.
Have you ever heard of God?
God?
Yeah. There's not a man today that can tear me away from my God.
You know how old people repeat themselves?
What's that? There's not a man today. More shoulders, ladies. Sister Act. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Ain't no valley low enough to keep me from you, God. Yeah.
That movie made me attracted to nuns.
Did it? Man, that high pitched one that fucking had the solos.
Oh yeah, she's in other movies.
I had a few Palm Babies to her. Like, you know what I mean?
I never watched it when I was old enough to make Palm Babies, but
like a little Pomeranian.
when you're young enough to be like, I don't know what sex is, but I have it with her.
Not be a movie star, but when the hot from girl from Sister Act sings, we are. But boom.
I used to like Whoopi when I was a kid, man.
Whoopi? As what?
I just thought she was pretty.
A pretty Whoopi? I never considered Whoopi pretty.
Well, I was like 6, man.
She was funny.
What do you want me to say, man? I'm sitting there watching. Yeah, I fucked the shit out of her. You know what I mean? I was like, I just thought she was pretty. I'm sure. I don't know how fucking deep that went, but I did. I remember that
deep.
Shit.
That's deep and weird. Whoopi is not known for being pretty, in my books. But you know,
well, that's fucking 30-some years later.
Your fucking your Pornhub category searches might not be the same as mine because to me on Pornhub, a pretty girl's too pretty for me on Pornhub. Like I want this girl.
I shop around.
I want this girl that I'm gonna pretend with to be almost obtainable. Like I want to see like a girl that potentially has the non-good looks to be good looking enough to be in a grocery store around my area. You know.
I like watching.
Otherwise, a supermodel's like too obtainable, like too unobtainable.
I actually like when there's talking at the start, man. Really.
Like a little story base?
Yeah, I like the little stories at the start.
Yeah, that's a lead up. That's nice.
I like it. It helps with the, you know what I mean, with the genres especially, you know what I mean? Like fucking, you know, like fucking MILF seduces fucking
fake taxi.
Sexy babysitter or something, you know what I mean? Fucking nice little lead up.
Yeah.
Oh, you've never been with a girl before?
Oh, you trying to go to Main Street?
Well, I could show you. You're like, yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you never been to Main Street. Hop on in. Oh, you have no cash?
No.
Yeah. That almost sounds like the fucking Seinfeld. Are the brands of cigarettes you look when you're in the USA?
What do you say?
Like
we don't like American cigarettes usually.
Yeah, they're kind of like cigar-y.
Yeah, they're too almost
strong.
Like but too strong sounds bad to say because I'd rather take an export 8 green over an American cigarette.
Did you know talking extremely large amounts of Imodium is like I think the anti-diarrhea tablets gets you high, or I didn't know that.
Gravol does. I heard if you eat like a pack of Gravol, man, you'll tweak right out.
Oh man, you know what I want to do? You know what I do for fun?
Yep.
When I do for fun after being sick, and that's why I'm upset about being sick. Because man, I love being sick for the after sick. So, okay, you're sick, and then you get what the fucking the NyQuil, the NyQuil to get through it, right? And then boom, I'm sick. I get the NyQuil, guzzle. Let me have a good night's sleep. And there's a bunch of NyQuil left over for when I'm like not that sick. And you know what I do? I don't let that shit expire. Like when
he mixes it with ginger ale.
When I start feeling good, I just like guzzle the NyQuil. Like I drink a lot more NyQuil when I'm not sick than when I'm sick, but I only buy it when I'm sick. So works. Yeah, but Buckley's not delicious though. Like
that's how you know it's gonna work, man.
I find
no company would make a product that tastes that bad.
No, Buckley's works, but NyQuil is almost like a treat. NyQuil's a treat for me.
It is, but
because you're fighting the buzz to fall asleep, and after you're over that like hurdle of not sleeping, it's like, yeah, let me ride this wave. You know what I mean?
But you know, like I'm not saying like they both won't help you when you're sick. But I mean, you know what those days?
I'm not talking about sick. I'm talking recreational drugs.
Why you get no sour?
Well, I'm trying to do drugs, and you're talking about like medication.
Well, I thought we were talking about when you're sick, what you like to take.
No,
I didn't think you were getting high.
That wasn't really
man. I didn't think you were chugging some flaming Moe's.
No, I
man.
was. That's what I was. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, you're
scissor.
But if you want to cure it for real, Buckley's is the way to go. Like I'm all on board with that.
You know what else is weird? That's not really technically a medicine that works a lot. Is what's those things that you make with the hot water before bed?
Neocitrin.
Yeah, they actually seem to help a lot, man. Like they sweat it out or something. Man.
A hot toddy.
Yeah.
And
my wife has those all the time.
My brother swears by them.
Yeah, she definitely uses them way more than I do, but it seems to help for her.
Dude, someone's fucking Whoopi. So you know what I mean? Like Johnny Zool agrees. Like you know what I mean? She's someone's type.
Oh yeah, she's funny too. Right?
When was the last time a hooker tried to sell you her goods?
Wow.
Man, I'm like me and Tate just talked about it this week. There's a lady that was probably offering her goods for nothing, but she was batshit crazy, and now she's missing for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. She gone.
She gone.
She'll wash up here in a couple months.
They're opiates. Opioids.
What are?
Whatever we talked about, like a little bit of.
No, you said like Imodium and I said Gravol. Which one's an opiate? It doesn't sound right that we would be able to buy an opiate at the drugstore.
No. We're talking about NyQuil. You saying NyQuil's an opiate. And NyQuil's like scissor.
What
you get a concentrated like fucking NyQuil, super concentrated, a little bit of vodka, a little bit of 7-Up in there. That's a motherfucking scissor right there. That's that lean. That's that lean back.
It's pop and cough syrup, I think. It's pop and cough syrup.
No, but they add hard liquor to it too, right? I don't know. You think?
I don't know enough about it, but I don't think so.
I've done my research. I like cough syrup enough that I've done my research that cough syrup, hard booze, and like a mix.
But you know those colds you have where you can't stop coughing, like when your throat hurts so bad because you've been coughing nonstop?
Then you take a fisherman's friend?
No, but Buckley's gets rid of it more than that because every time you breathe in after you take the shot of the medicine, it's almost like a fisherman's friend breathing in.
Buckley's tastes like turpentine smells.
No way.
Buckley's tastes like turpentine smells.
Maybe.
No, that's exactly how it goes.
I don't know, man. Turpentine smells like paint thinner, doesn't it?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I know. But they don't cross the blood-brain barrier very well, so you have to take a fistful. Or you don't, or you could not. Only give this. I don't take them. No, Imodium is an opiate. Tater, who is the last greasy dude you've had words with?
Which one?
Johnny wants to know, like, what's the last greasiest dude that you might have chirped at?
I don't think it's happened in a while, actually. Well, there was, I don't know. Yeah, I probably didn't tell you about this one. 2 months ago, I was down probably at the Fishing Brew. I think it was about 2 months ago. And I was at the bar, and there's this old guy who, he had a little bit too much to drink, but he's like 80, you know what I mean? He's old as fuck, man. Like, I hope I'm as mobile as this old fuck. And if he's 80, actually, he aged pretty poorly. He's hammered, though. This guy who's about...
True Canadian, you give him props before you fucking crack him
down.
Yeah,
man. Like, well, no, it wasn't him that you know what I mean? He was being a little much. They probably should have asked him to leave and called him a cab. It was around like 10. It was getting to the point where obviously he ain't staying there all day. Buddies comes in, man. I didn't recognize him. Yeah. He's there with his chickie. They're arguing kind of back and forth. One of those situations where, like, I'm just drinking at the bar, but I hear these Muppets, right? And then Buddy, I didn't know what was said or anything like that, but Buddy started telling off the old dude.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I just told around and I was like, Buddy, why don't you fuck off, man? You're going to fucking start fucking shit with some fucking old guy, man. You think you're fucking tough because you can hit some fucking old guy and knock him out and shit like that. Then he came over and told me the old guy was being disrespectful to his woman. And I was like, all right, buddy, I understand that. Now every time I see the dude, he goes, I respect you, man, because you stuck up for the old guy. He goes, not a lot of people would have done that. I was like, well, man, I just thought it was kind of ridiculous.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so you think everybody here thinks you're tough because you're trying to beat up an old man? Like,
you ever come across Johnny Johnson? John Johnson? Jones? No.
I don't think so.
He's an idiot. I got approached by a hooker in Las Vegas before. Of course you would. Like, hookers in Vegas, like catcall.
Here they're like street rats.
Like, you know what I mean? Like a cute girl walks by construction and like, hey, cutie. And in Vegas, it's like almost the opposite.
You could opposite?
You
can probably walk for 2 minutes in Vegas and find a card on the ground, man, that you can call one of them.
Like hey, short stuff, you're right on level with my tits. Like, you know what I mean? Like, anyone walking by, they're like, it's almost like that carny where they're almost too aggressive.
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Your pecker don't work. Your fucking pecker don't work.
Chicks when we were younger and stuff were sometimes too aggressive, man. That it was a turn off when we were younger, right?
Oh man, the like when I was like, I don't know, in like, what was it, grade 9, grade 8? These bunch of aggressive like girls with big boobs used to like I like you they take their hats and put it down their shirts, like, come get the hats. And I'm like, at the end of it, I'm like, this is way too aggressive for what I'm into. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm only in grade 8. I never really, yeah, I might have Frenched a girl one time, but you know what I mean? Not enough to like put my hand down some titties for my hat in grade 8. Just the super aggressive girls are like sometimes intimidating. But then later on in life, I befriended one of them, and at the same time, she seemed aggressive because she seemed aggressive back then. It's like, man, remember when you're like that dirty whore in grade 8, and now it's like 10 years later.
There, right?
Now it's like 10 years later, and you had 10 more years to still be a dirty whore. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm cool being friends with you, and just friends, because I'd imagine that fucking Kazern of a fucking pussycat fucking litter box is fucking.
No disrespect to females, but man, there was literally girls in grade 8 that we were like, man, she's had sex too many times. She's a slut. In grade 8, bud.
Man,
that's pretty bad.
I've had that weird chasm before, though. That chasm is. Have you ever encountered a chasm?
No, man. I always have to struggle to get it.
Catechasms?
You know what I mean, boys? You know what I mean?
Yao Ming.
You know what I mean?
That's awesome. Where are you from, Johnny Azul? And I guess that's between conversations between them. I grew up in New Jersey and live in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, he did go up
UK, London, bring them. I'm in London, so Fight Food's from London. I worked at a moment near Totemham. Right down the fucking Totemham, he does work.
Johnny's the one that told me that.
Right down the fucking Totemham where they make the good fucking potatoes. The fucking tip-top fucking morning potatoes.
Potatoes.
That's right down the street from Tottenham.
You probably get beat up in Ireland if you talk like that, though.
Oh, not fucking a doubt of it. I barely get through my fucking lager.
I think I'm sticking for you over
there. No. You'd be like, oh shit, I don't even know him. And we both have the same accent, like wearing like same sweaters, like matching. I don't even know him.
Sometimes you say things at the bar though, man, that like people like are like how long did it take Wally to be like, I don't know if he's insulting me every time I talk to him or not. It sounds like he's like insulting me right bad. I'm like he's just razzing you, buddy.
Every fucking time I do.
If he wants to fight me, I'm like, I can promise you he doesn't want to fight you.
There's like a I don't know, like a hyperactive drunk at the bar. And I'm like, every time you talk, it sounds like you scream. And it does. It's like, what do you mean? And we're just like, I don't know, just like a few feet apart. What do you mean? Scream. That's how I talk. I was like, what was he saying? I don't give a fuck what you think about me.
I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me.
Yeah.
It's like a broken record.
Oh man, I'm not disrespecting you. You're just like, you scream when you talk. God, I don't give a fuck. And he goes on a big outfit and like.
You go there every day for fucking like 2 years straight, man. Know this guy, know everybody in there. Once a week, man, when you go outside for a smoke, he's going to introduce you to somebody that you've already been talking to for a year. It's like, man, well, you seriously think I've been coming here this fucking long and I don't know this guy, man? Like, this is my friend Mike. He's like, yeah, we've known each other for like a year. You know, like he probably introduced me to Denny like 7 times in the last 2 months. Good guy, though. I love him.
I went to Alcatraz and even to the Mrs. Doubtfire home.
I'd like to go to Alcatraz.
I like to go to Mrs. Doubtfire home. It's a run by fruiting. I never
even thought of that before. I'm going to go to Alcatraz before I die. I want to walk around that place.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the first movies I seen, the black and white version of that with my grandpa.
Papillon.
No, Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood.
Papillon.
Papillon. That's a good movie.
Sons of Anarchy guy made a fucking remake of it, I think.
Yeah, that's the one I saw. I didn't see the original.
Dead Poop. Has Tater met your coworker? No, he has. My coworker. I will never ever hang around with my coworker ever in real life.
They'll get along here in about 6 months, and they'll be like peas, eh?
Man, no, I've been working with this guy for months. Like, no, I will never hang around with my coworker in real life. The one that you're mentioning, a couple of my coworkers are cool as fuck, and yeah, let's have a beer, like, you know what I mean? But yo, fella, no thanks. No thanks.
You know what I don't like, man? That's right big online in video games now is guy. My guy.
My guy.
I don't like that, man. Like, hey, how's it going, my guy? My guy. I can't stand that shit. My nephew's saying it and shit, man. He's like fucking 13, man. He says it way too much, man.
Oh, nice. Fight. The first thing I did when I moved was to go to Alcatraz.
Yeah, man. That's cool, man. Did they show you Frank's cell?
Johnny Zool says he'll take you to Alcatraz.
Yeah, what are the boys named? Clarence and something and Frank. Fuck, I can't think of their last names.
Clarice? Can you cook Mr. Noodles in beer instead of water?
Yep. Might stink up though. I only need to microwave. I mean, it's wet, so it's going to soak into the noodles, and it's got water in it, so it's going to heat up in the microwave. So yes, it will cook, but I mean, it's probably a nasty stink.
Why? What nuking a beer is a nasty stink?
Well, it might heat up some of the ingredients of the beer to a temperature where they separate out, right, and then stink.
Disagreement. That's the sound of disagreement.
That's like the most rational.
That sound of disagreement. Like, oh man, a nuke in a beer is gonna stink. Like, no, you know what it's gonna do? Be aromatic.
You don't think it'll smell like anything?
Man, if there's a Scentsy, if there's like the wax candle things that you melt Scentsy.
I agree with you. I'm not saying it would smell like beer.
A beer
It might smell like burnt hops or something.
Let me get that. Let me get the beer smell.
It might smell like microwave yeast. You don't know what that'll smell like.
You're microwave yeast right now.
Fucking maybe.
You are.
I've got nothing clever to say to that.
Of course not.
They have ghost tours at night. Oh, man, that's sick.
Ghost tours?
Man, I'd love to live in the States. There's a million ghost houses you can go to, like hotels and shit like that, man. I'd love to go to
ghost houses. I thought you said ghost.
Because no one in history has ever been attacked and murdered by a ghost, man, in any of those little hurting places. So I want to be terrified, man.
I guess all this just.
I just sleep till like 7 and then stay up all night. Wait to see if I saw anything, right? I wouldn't try to go to bed.
I would. I believe in. I believe in the supernatural.
Yeah. Oh, he said he'd nuke a beer because he'd make Mr. Noodles with the beer instead of water.
Yeah, I brought chicken Mr. Noodle. Lately, I've been like, there's like shrimp Mr. Noodle. I don't like shrimp, so I've been like
worst kind.
I've been having to like be real creative with what I do instead of using the shrimp powder. But I brought like chicken Mr. Noodle, and I'm like. Cool, but there's no water.
Did you ever try those spicy ones from the Irving? They're bomb, man.
Like a pre-made?
Yeah, like one of those styrofoam bowls, man. You just put the water in halfway, man, then nuke it.
Okay.
But like, it's actually a decent little feed, man. And the noodles actually have some good spice to them, man. It's a nice change up.
Okay.
The only reason I get the good chicken flavor from the chicken ones is I don't even put water in them, really. Or if I boil the noodles and then I pull out all the noodles and leave the water out, just enough to mix up the tiniest amount, just enough to make the powder wet. I'm eating dry noodles, man.
Yeah, and me too. Like I don't like a wet. I don't like my noodles
Molly
sitting in water.
Like for me, but I can't argue.
I don't like it sitting in water. Like I like let me just fucking. I can almost like I picked it up with my hands. Like it's.
Yeah. Oh, you're probably just fucking. Your wife probably makes Mr. Noodles and then just sits them on the floor, man. Then fucking, you come running out, man. Just start wolfing them down, man.
Yeah. That's exactly
And you sleep at the bottom of the bed.
Just like a dog.
Yeah. And you poop outside.
I'm allergic to my beard / my pillow almost. I retired a pillow just out of allergies.
Sure, it's just not sweat.
No, it's a sweaty, dirty beard all over my pillow, and I'm allergic to my own beard sometimes, and then I'm allergic to my pillow.
Did you ever see that ridiculous stat that
It's
after
weird
like
and
10
gross.
years, a mattress doubles in weight because of your grossness?
From what? You like dead skins?
Sweat and mites, yeah. Like sweat, skin particles.
Oh man, did you ever see a bed bug in life?
No.
Okay. Because you said no, this might sound like a little kind of crazy to you. Growing up, whenever I had I have hairy legs, and the fucking hair would move, and I have a little itch on. I was like, oh, is that a bed bug? And then I went down to the rifle range and visited one of my buddies, and all the shit was like on the front lawn because he had bed bugs.
Yeah, oh, really?
And he was like, you ever see a bed bug? I was like, no, I never see it. He's like, come over here. This one's dead, but you can have a look at it. I was like, I don't really even want to, because I thought they're like invisible. No, they're a visual bug. Like it's an actual bug.
Yeah.
They're visual.
Well, the reason why you don't usually see them is during the day,
a bed bug was an invisible bug.
No, they just hide during the day. They come out at night.
Okay.
It's like, I think they respond to like the temperature of your body or something in the bed, right?
I don't know. After I saw one, I was like, holy fuck. I thought, to me, a bed bug was like, I don't know, lice size. No,
man, they're tiny, man.
No, a bed bug's big. A bed bug's big.
But
like the big papas are like June bugs.
I was watching the show that was on Netflix about like infestations. They talked about what are those spiders called?
The long legs?
No, the ones that like recluse, a brown recluse. And then, but one of the episodes was bed bugs, and it was like this guy was like taking all of his furniture and shit like that. He put everything in his house, man, into the basement, and then he hooked up his stove and left the door open, and then turned the stove up to like 400 degrees, man, because he was like, he heard that'll kill bed bugs. So he risked burning down his house basically to try to get rid of them. They couldn't get rid of them, man. It was like they tried like 10 times, and eventually, when they did get rid of them, the only way they knew for sure was they had to bring in a dog, like a crime dog, and it can sniff bed bugs or whatever. Right? And they're like, yeah, you guys are good. Because they'll hide in the light fixtures, man.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
They'll hide everywhere, buddy. It's almost impossible to get them.
My buddy was getting his shit fumigated. And let's say his, like, I don't know what it was at the time. I don't know, like PlayStation 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, or 1. He had to, like, unhook a couple screws, pop it open, leave it in there for the fumigation process. Any electronic he wanted to keep, he almost had to take the plastic covering off, expose a lot more electronics than Toshiba had intentions.
Probably had to void his warranty.
And then let the smoke fumigation like seep in. You know what I mean?
They probably get crazy bugs down there though, man, in some of the places in the States. We don't have a lot of bugs up here, man.
Well, down the Rough Ranger is. Maybe
bed bugs.
Yeah, bed bugs.
Other than that, what's the biggest bug that you could think of that's an inconvenience? Ants? Ants are a pain in the butt sometimes.
Like cockroach. Man, I've
never seen one. Actually, I only saw one in the meat department. But
I lived in a bunch of ghetto places, like in uptown, and cockroaches. Yeah, I might have seen one or two. Like, not enough to fucking scare me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we have
more
like
rats and mice, probably.
Yeah, rats and mice.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, like a fucking. I'm an expert. Like, I'm an expert. I'll come into your place, have a little sniff around, have a look around. I'm like, yeah, you probably have like 20 to 30 mice right
You guys would never believe us about the size of the rats down by his house, unless you saw one. Like, we could describe it, you'd be like, they're exaggerating.
No, it's like a cat. It's like a cat rat.
Yeah, it's a wharf rat, man. They're like the size of cats.
Cat rat. Yeah.
Like the holes, man. Like if you find like a rat hole, man, like down by the breakwater, there's a bunch of them in between the stones. They're huge, man. Like.
Step in there,
12-inch diameter.
Break your ankle.
Oh, easy, yeah. But it's usually hidden enough where you can't get down to it. But we used to go and pick up big rocks and try to fill them in.
Well, they
got a million openings everywhere.
It is true, but my goal is to like run piping from one of them rat holes to my tailpipe and just let my car run for like hours. Good night, night, night. Night, night.
Trump hotels have big bugs. Yeah, brown recluse, that's what it was. We've never had a black widow up here, I don't think, unless maybe like a very random. You check the news, there might have been one.
No, we don't have anything poisonous down here.
Somebody in New Brunswick got stung by a scorpion at one time.
We don't have scorpions down here.
No, it came out of a shipment of bananas.
Yeah. When I worked at Kent's, when we had the tropical plants, it'd be nothing to get a little, like, I don't know, what is it, a gecko or a little lizard on it.
I seen a praying mantis down at my work at the end of the, like, in St. John by the causeway. We don't have anything like that anywhere close to here, but the ships from the Philippines, the crew anyways, I don't know where they came from, but it was a foreign shipment, and there was literally praying mantis, man. I was holding it in my glove, and then I just fired it into the pipe rack because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Probably was supposed to call somebody, hey, there's invasive species or something, maybe. I don't know.
Well, if you killed it, you used to stop the invasion.
I didn't kill it, man. I'm not going to kill it.
Oh, you let it roam?
Stay on the boat and go home with them, man. Fucking just stay where you're at, man. There's probably a whole ecosystem on those boats, man.
I had mice when I lived in New York. Landlord stocked that whole situation. And as a landlord point of view, as a guy who has deal with mice and rats, depending on where you're at, it's going to be like a forever problem.
No.
Don't know me.
He's right. But I think there is a lot more that people can do that they don't do.
No, you can. Like, yes, I have mice and rats. They never come upstairs in my apartment or upstairs. But they have almost like free range of the dirt basement. I like.
You got to walk around the entire house and seal up every hole.
I've snap trapped, and I have done that. That's why they're not coming upstairs.
Yeah, but I mean that. Yeah, by your wood pile there, where there's a basement door, they could probably get in there.
Oh fuck yeah, they can come in the basement all they want.
But even then, if you go into they can get into the walls. But now if you go into your house and check every single little fucking crevice around every single room,
I don't have him in my house though. I don't have him in my house.
Well, that's not bad. People get rats down there, man. Wharf rats and shit, man. I know fucking Jessica Martin, man. Phillips, this fucking woman, lived like the next place next to you, man. They had wharf rats in their house.
They lived in my place.
Oh yeah, that's right. We figured that out last time.
They lived in my place, and man, I spent the fucking next like years plugging holes, putting steel wool.
Yeah, one of the room had this stuff's made up. One of the rooms, man, they had it closed, and they said don't open that door because there's a hole in the wall, and that's where the wharf rat gets in. So you could open this door, there could be nothing in there, or there could be a giant rat.
Yeah, I could see that. There's a lot of hole plugging when I first got.
And what would you say? The body like that.
So this place that
body like that, tail same size.
About, where his friend lived at is a place that I bought that I've been living in for 18 years, and it's like he described. There's a lot of damage in this place, and this place went for $39,000. A 2-unit apartment building with a new roof. Yeah. With a new roof. 39,000.
And the lot beside you is going for like nothing, eh? Wasn't it like 12?
12 for 2 buildings.
Yeah, 12 for 2 buildings. You can bulldoze the buildings, man, and just wait for the land to go up. Sell it to like some guy who wants to build like a brand new house on the water, man, like a clown.
There's a guy that bought a house on my street, fucking this Scottish guy.
I'm good.
I'm pretty good buddies with him, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say we have a theme song or nothing like that.
Oh, I know.
Patrick.
Oh yeah, I know.
He was Ferg's neighbor.
Yeah. Last name M.
And no, not that guy.
There's another Patrick there?
No, this is a smart retired fucking Scottish guy that bought
I don't know.
A house on my street. And he was like, "Oh, you want to go at half first on Jeff Phillips's places?" And I was like, "Maybe."
So he owns half of it?
No, we didn't jump on it because the lowest that he was pricing it was 20, but it sold for 12. If it would have been for 12, I would have fucking made it happen just for me to have it. Wouldn't it make sense for me to have it? Let me have my place.
Yeah, you don't want to do a real estate deal with somebody, man. That's a deal you just keep to yourself. I mean, like,
Even they say going into business with somebody can be stressful enough, man. And that's even if it's like a family member, right?
I own this house, and I have a wide driveway and a lawn, and then there's this house that no one lives in except for raccoons.
Raccoons, yeah.
I can privately piss, aiming towards a house, and not even flinch. Like, I know this is so private. Like, I'm like flashing my cock, having a piss, spelling my name, and it's like, there's no one even in here. That's cool. That's real cool.
The places are condemned to be real. You can't buy them and actually profitably turn them into a place people would live.
One has a super bad roof.
Not possible.
And one has a super bad foundation.
And tons of other like small things that would add up to ridiculously hundreds of thousands.
Somebody ripped out all the copper out of it.
Windows.
Everything.
Siding.
These are houses from the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Yeah, maybe earlier, man.
Mine was 18.
As soon as people came here,
mine's 1898.
Do they realize that, man? Like, that's how old our city is, man. Like, when the boys first came here, man, they came here, man. Fort Latour, I think that's the story behind it, isn't it? That's the first place they hit over here.
You want to know history about this, about St. John?
We're the oldest incorporated city in Canada.
Technically, like, we are the oldest city, and like, oh, Halifax is big and all that. But when you come from overseas, St. John is technically, depending on the way you come in, is the first point of contact.
Yeah.
Like, depending on the angle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
because you come in, then they come out and go to Halifax.
We're old as fuck. We're old as fuck. The oldest. And we actually are the oldest city in Canada.
Yeah.
Like our like and I will read a comment. I meant to read a comment in a sec, but what's crazy is, like, let's say our antiques, like, we throw out like fucking like blanket chests in the garbage.
I wouldn't. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Or at the yard sales, they're like $5, $15.
Yeah. Antique roadshow shit.
Yeah. That same thing in Quebec. Further this way, or in New York.
Now you lost me.
That's like a $300 chest, a blanket chest.
More than that, man. You know what year it is, buddy?
You know what I mean?
That's vintage shit, man. Like, if it's in
good
but
shape, we're throwing it out. Like, out here, we're throwing our
to give away. That's a pretty big
our
thing.
shitty antiques out here that
they'll set them on the road with a sign on it, say take,
and put curbside and throw away is shit that's like, you know what I mean? Like hundreds of dollars in like Quebec and New York.
Tons of little stupid stuff like that, man. Especially from that area, like dumb little ornaments and stuff your nan had.
Oh,
they don't realize is by like some guy who fucking like was like the Royal Dalton of like fucking 1890.
Ferg, I don't even know if Ferg would want me to even tell this story.
Is that him right there?
No.
Well, you said you wanted to read a comment first. Maybe you should read that first.
There's no comment about this, but
no, but you said you were going to read a guy's comment first.
Well, I just thought, like, I haven't read a comment and they're adding up. I don't know if it's just Food Fight and Johnny talking back to each other or not. That's what 750. Okay, they're talking about housing. An average house in the outskirts of London, $500K.
Well,
for a 3-bed small.
But look at it, BC $1 million home.
Oh, because I threw out my house number, which was crazy. A 2-unit for
That's
39.
That's just because where we are in the country. If you Google New Brunswick
like
and look at the map of Canada, you realize how small we are. But if you go to BC, $1 million homes, buddy, all day.
No.
Yeah.
Yes, but here's where I can throw a little bit more of toppings on my fucking deal. 39 for 2 units. New roof. Right in the middle of the city. From my house,
houses go a lot cheaper.
From my house, you could see one of the 7 wonders of the world. And now they don't do 7 wonders. They declassified it to wonders. And the reversing falls almost like fell off the list. But
it's because we called it reversing falls, man. Everybody gets tricked.
You know what I mean? Right there in my backyard.
I think it's gonna be like a waterfall going backwards or something, right? It's like, man, the falls are just there. It's falls, those mountains there.
You have to understand riverology to be impressed.
They actually market them as reversing rapids, though, just to avoid that
Do they?
Yeah, they started doing that, I think, a couple years ago. Not only is it interesting that the tide's reversed there, both sides of this, like, there's two rock faces, and the rocks are supposedly dipped. There's a sign down there that talks about there's the rocks on each side of the bridge in this opening gap.
We had a big fire in St.
Are
John.
different, so it kind of proves that they didn't break away and separate over time.
Oh, you're talking
it's
about
actually
that
like
fissure
the
in the
continent
north
coming.
end?
No, the Reversa Falls Bridge.
No, in the fissure in the north end. They're saying
fissure.
The fissure. Fissure.
I'm just talking about how like the
Pangea. They're saying the Pangea is in the north end.
Well, continental drift. I mean, that's happening regardless if you believe Pangea.
Right on the backside of like fucking
Reversing Falls Bridge, one end of the bridge to the other, bud.
Okay.
That small mouth where the river and the bay meet, that opening right there, that gap, those rocks are different.
The one that they proved.
Yeah, that big.
Which is in the same area is the back end of Douglas Avenue, up by like fucking
Well, it goes the whole way up the river, realistically.
Yeah, realistically, yeah. And they're saying like, oh man, you know what this is? African rocks, and you know what's exactly
it is insane, though, when it's howling.
On the other Pagean side, exact same rocks. They almost like fit in, like almost like a piece of a puzzle. Like I mean, that's kind of what we're saying.
Yeah, they're coming. Well, yeah, they're coming towards each other. They didn't separate. That's what they're saying. It proves they didn't separate from each other. They're coming towards each other.
No, they fit together. They separate.
They're different rocks.
What are you saying? It's not Pangea. It's a reverse Pangea. Wow, we're going back.
No, it's just they're gonna eventually. You would think over a couple million years, they're gonna smash and be touching. That's basically what it means.
Yeah, country comeback. Pangea's got no hope.
If you guys haven't seen it though, ever, man, like it is pretty crazy when it's roaring, eh?
Aggregately,
like in a bad storm when like it's high tide, massive reversing, man, like it does look nuts.
Yeah.
You could have a speedboat, the fastest speedboat, and you wouldn't be able to drive through there when it was at its peak. Maybe. I don't know how fast the fastest speedboat is, but I know boys have told me stories. Maybe it was you, but buddy running out of gas almost.
Oh, yes, that was me. But buddy, like in the Reversing Falls, it's a river beating the tide, and we have the highest tide, and that water's rugged.
Going through there is like jumping out of a plane. You're taking a risk. If it goes bad, you're probably dying.
Dude went at the wrong time in a speedboat. Like we're talking like an 8-cylinder, like powerful vessel, and full tank of gas.
Yeah, so naive he thought he could do anything.
Try to go up, couldn't make it up. And now he's stuck. The rapids are so hard that if he were to turn around to like abort mission
or stall out,
that would kill them.
So he has to hammer down the entire time.
So he hammers down, and he took like, I don't know, 3/4 of a tank of gas
before the tide slacked enough,
and moved. I don't know, let's say 100 feet.
Terrifying.
Like
I would never go
there's 3 hours, like thinking they're dying.
Not that
long. Well, no, yeah, like I don't know, 2 hours, like
hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know. Like I mean,
enough to scare
it's
fella.
It's still gonna look crazy, but I'm sure the power dies off.
It's a build-up scare up.
But we don't know the scale of how much the power drops off where he made it through.
It's a build-up scare up.
Yeah. The people on the boat literally were like contemplating they were dying. It's terrifying, man. Even just standing off to the side.
Some people made phone calls. Some people made phone calls.
Yeah, like even if you're standing up the side down there where the signs are and stuff, where the little zip line used to be. If you're standing out there when it's like, you know what I mean, like fall and it's like really windy and fucking those fucking rapids and whirlpools are going nuts. It's crazy to be down there. You're like, man, this shit's crazy, man.
Fun fact. I used to work at the jet boat ride for 3 summers.
You drove the boat?
I didn't drive the boat. I brought the people down to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Be like, here's your rain suit. This is going to be a heck of a ride. And I tied the boat off. Did you work
there when they had the ball? I heard there was a ball you could pay to get into, and it was like a see-through ball that you could be in or whatever, and it would just fire you around the water.
I was there for a while.
Yeah, that shit's nuts, man. I would never do that.
But I've seen, between living there and working there, I've seen like probably like this many dead bodies.
They don't even know how deep it is.
I've seen this many dead bodies from working there, living there.
They literally don't know how deep that is. Because of the massive erosion that's taken place over a long time, man, from those rapids, man. Like, these are the biggest whirlpools you guys would have ever seen in your life.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but I don't know if it'll clue in, but...
Put your hand behind it.
I gotta put my... Look, it's a dead poop ring.
Just take it
Bam! Off. Dead poop ring. Bam!
I'd like to go to the Falls Bridge and get, like, say, like 400-meter fishing line, just put, like, a sinker on it, and just open up the drag and let it fall and see how long it falls for through the water.
Okay.
You can put that gauge paste on there so, like, you can pull it back up and then you could measure the length.
You know Jeff Phillips' wife's name. You said it.
Jessica.
Jessica's grandfather, Mark Kugel, was my neighbor. This old, long beard. And I've told stories about this guy. Historian. He used to tell me all kinds of story.
Yeah, I think he had the record for the biggest sturgeon caught around here.
Yeah, he has a sturgeon license. He had, and people will try to.
They're huge.
People offered him like millions of dollars, like not millions,
Isn't that where caviar comes
offered
from?
him almost $1 million for his sturgeon license. Like, nope, never.
Does caviar come from sturgeon?
Yeah. And he has a license to fish and breed. He used to breed out of the backyard of one of those houses back in the day.
He used to have a picture up at Snacks of one of the big ones that he caught. It was like the size of the counter.
No, he was okay. Let me read a couple of these comments and then remind me to tell you a story about the fucking.
I'm done. I just wanted to say it was the size of the counter.
No, but he was a super interesting guy, dude.
Yeah, no, I didn't even know his name.
He was my neighbor.
I only knew it because of the picture at Snacks.
No, he's a super interesting dude. He told me a lot. Canada's an awesome place to visit. I've yet to go to Niagara Falls. I've been to Niagara Falls, actually. The Canadian side supposedly is better than the U.S. side. Wouldn't know. I'm glad you got to see New York City. That's my hometown. I've been to New York City twice. I went to watch Knicks and oh man, the Bulls. That'd be cool. Like what era? Like are you talking like Scottie Pippen era? Because I went to a Blue Jays game and I got the ticket stub. And I got the ticket stub to prove it. Blue Jays versus the Oakland A's. And Johnny Azul, you'll recognize these names. We're talking like Tim Wallach, Kelly Gruber, Ricky Henderson, Jose Canseco. Like, you know what I mean? On both sides. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these are like wowzer stars in like the mid 90s, late 90s. Like,
talking softball from Maine to San Diego, talking softball. Hemingway and Canseco, Ken Griffey's grotesquely swollen jaw. Steve Sachs and his running from the law. We're talking Homer, Ozzy and the Straw.
Yeah.
Ozzy and the Straw.
That was a wicked episode.
Yeah. Hey, Skip. Yeah, Daryl Strawberry.
Shave off your sideburns.
Yeah. Madly, shave off those sideburns. I don't know what you think sideburns is. Just shave them.
Yeah.
Was it Daryl? Oh, Daryl Strawberry's out there. They're going Daryl. Yeah, it's okay. These guys are used to it.
Rolls off his shoulder, and then he's got a tear. Yeah.
My beloved Ringers.
All done. Day trip, Philadelphia. Went to, yes, that's cool. I'd like to visit some of the U.S. too. Sir, we paid $300. 2017. So that's when he saw them. So it wasn't old school Bulls, but still though, cool as fuck.
Old school Bills. Didn't they win Bulls? Didn't they win like 5 in a row or something?
Yeah, he's talking 17 though. 2017.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know anything about sports.
Maggie shaved those sideburns, Johnny Azul says. Yeah. And then he says, Daru. Oh, Daryl.
Daryl.
And that's how I guess you would spell it. DAAHHRYYYD. We do
I
have
can't
some
remember what they say
NFL
to the guy when
games.
Chief Wiggum pulls him over, though. I can't remember that interaction. But I'm pretty sure that was funny, too.
Which one?
Chief Wiggum pulls over one of them when he's driving or something like that, and he like razzes him, I think, for being like a big city guy.
Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, you're fucking.
Yeah. You gotta shorten your tail light. Started blinking when you made that turn.
Yeah. Did you see that Ralph Wiggum is not fucking Chief Wiggum's fucking son's meme?
No. Maybe not the father or something?
Yeah. Yeah, they moried it.
Moried it. Yeah.
Brain tonic.
Revitalizing tonic.
What was that? The Knicks. Then.
Or YouTube. I hate when links are YouTube without showing me the thing.
And dude. Yes, I know that's a good player, and it's that. And
Frank Morris. That's what it was.
I stopped watching sports when I stopped playing sports. And look at this gut. Look how thick I am. When's the last time I played sports, you think? You know what I mean? I stopped watching sports when I last played sports. I thought you'd still be a
hockey... You said you'd still be a hockey master.
Oh, man. That don't go... I'd be I was champion in fucking badminton. Best in school, best in the city, and, like, fourth in, like, regionals. And, you know, that means a little bit beyond the city.
Did you get a trophy?
Fourth? You don't get a trophy for fourth.
You don't brag about coming in fourth either.
Well, to me, that man.
How many people were there? 5?
Best in school. Like, I was the best in the school.
So that's number 1. Did you get a trophy?
Not in my school. Not for just making it.
Can't be important then. Something important, you always get a trophy, right? Nice try, buds.
I don't even understand. Is that mine?
Especially for yeah, maybe. No, I'm just joking, man. I only came in first in one thing in my life ever, man. I always sucked at everything.
No, I do.
My level of quit is too high.
I have badminton like fucking trophies and
me and Lindley are good at that.
Medals, but
we never got tested really good.
For that
we were
specific,
good.
You don't get for fourth.
Me and Lindley were good for our
tested
school.
For what? Steroids?
No, like we didn't play a lot of different schools and stuff like that to like see like where we stood up to other people, but we were good in our school as a doubles team. Individual, we weren't nothing special, but his height really helped, man. The fact that if they tried to clear him at the net, they were almost forced to put a lob on it, and then I'd be right behind them like snap.
I've told this story before. I was in grade 11. My brother was in grade. No, I would have been grade 9. Maybe my brother in grade 10.
Did you go in foundation?
It was the Acadia Games, and we had a great soccer team. Our coach was Team Canada's goalie. True fact. I can give you this guy's name. You could Google it. It was Team Canada's goalie, and then we had him for a soccer coach.
But he's not gonna.
So we went to Acadia Games. We were like,
what was that
doing great, like undefeated. Like Acadia Games is like the French people's things.
Yeah, obviously.
Because you know how we do.
Those Acadian guys, man. Not too many English. Not too many Frank Anglophones, man, in the fucking Acadian community.
So it's like we win undefeated. And then you know what happens? 1 year older than me is my brother. And a couple of my brother's classmates, 1 year older than us, got caught smoking weed in the bathroom by the coach.
Disqualified.
No. Oh, yeah. Should have been, but you know what the coach did?
Was the coach, right?
I'm sitting you guys that smoke the weed in the bathroom for this. Lost? And then these are like, the two scorers. And like, we went from undefeated to when it was crucial needed.
Because they're like, we're going to lose because our best buddies are the best players are sitting.
Yeah, exactly.
So we probably got destroyed, eh?
Mollywopped. We should have been champions that year if it wasn't for that. If it wasn't for marijuana and stay. That's what I mean. Stay in school, kids, and don't do drugs if you're in soccer or basketball or hockey or sports. That's the main message, I think. Don't do drugs in school.
You can do whatever the hell you want. Just wait till you're like 20 or something.
Or not during the game. Or not during the game. Not before the game.
Yeah, consider the other members of the team.
Yeah, and that fucked us over. We were undefeated. We could have won the whole thing, but yet when the crucial game, when they had some, was like our 2 best players. Could have been even 3, but like I know these 2 specifically got benched, and I don't know if the fucking 3rd one even mattered, but anyway, these 2 was like
nothing else matters.
And you know one of them, you know one of them.
Let's play classic old school.
Matt LaJoy.
Oh yeah, Machu.
Exactly. He was a fucking
Stoner?
Oh man, he was a great fucking soccer player, dude. He was a great soccer player.
I like soccer, a lot of running.
I didn't mind it.
No breaks, man.
And I was played mid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't good enough.
You didn't have to run like.
I wasn't good to score, but I would like just hustle on every play. I would try to touch it on every play. Let me get it out of here, and let me try to get it over there.
Actually,
no, I did. Like mid right.
You don't absorb any of the blame, and you don't get any of the glory. You're just there.
Yeah, you're just there, just running around with your like a chicken with your head cut off.
The forwards are responsible for goal and the goal and scoring, and the defense is the ones that are going to be like, you guys suck.
Yeah.
You want to try it out, brother? Just regular? I don't want to play with all the shit, but you want to just try regular Jenga?
Okay, let's not do it regular. Let's not do it regular.
I want to do it regular.
Let's not do it regular.
It's pretty complicated, I think, man.
Okay.
To do it the other way.
No, the only thing I want to add is let's put Bowser on top.
All right, well, let me see how that works.
Isn't that how that works?
Yeah, but I don't know what the purpose of Bowser. Oh, we stack on top of him?
If that's what you want to do, like according to the game, Bowser actually, yeah.
So in the game,
no, look, they do bounce on top. Look.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, right there.
Should we move it back some so we can get more of it in?
Yeah.
Or,
that's good. That's good.
I'll put that on the back like that. Look, that's probably better. Yeah, that's good.
You like that view?
So set up the tower, choose your character. So we're not doing any of that. You want to just play? Let us play. No other crap. Take a block from the bottom and put it on top.
What's a spinning wheel like, though?
I don't know.
I guess you start spinning the wheel, then you got the coins and shit like that.
Probably a way to just drag it out.
Oh, okay. Look. Climb 1, climb 4.
Yeah.
So it's almost
we're supposed to try to get to the top probably while we do.
It's almost like Donkey Kong Tower.
Yeah, we might not even have to take a piece or something.
All right,
on the tower.
let's just play regular. This is going to be regular Jenga. This is going to be regular Jenga.
Stud Jenga.
Yeah. Fuck spinning and tell me the rules.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the rules.
Spin and tell over here.
And it's going to be like, let's move on.
Fucking Penn and Teller over here. All right.
And I think I'm good with the comments. I think Johnny Azul and Fight Food are just kind of like travel talking back and forth. So you're stacking. Oh, so we are stacking right on top of it.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Give some more height to the equation.
And I don't know what works better than wood, but these slide out nice.
Those ones do.
That was a legal move? That was illegal. Okay. Oh, it's Rogers.
Step out of the tower. Fight. I think Europe is fine in the UK, but in Australia, fuck that. I go look for a knife and fork and got yelled at. The reason I wouldn't want to go to Australia is because I think it's super hot and it takes a long time to go anywhere.
Trip on the Bobby. Trip on the Bobby, says it might go.
Yeah. The 80s in a commercial, it's like a stuck ever since.
Right?
Yeah. I want the cat. Oh, yeah, I do.
And I keep getting like, no, like I don't know if it slows down or goes down, but
unnoticeable, man. We're doing
we'll
sure.
see. We'll see.
Don't knock it over. Don't knock it over.
I mean,
where's Cats? Is that in Jersey, Sunday? Or is that New York?
I don't think I have to.
Yeah, you do.
Makes me also want to go to Cats. And I don't
know what I would get, man. We like bologna and stuff, but I'm so ignorant.
I can think of is remember Jeremiah's in the city market?
I didn't know that was new, but the one at the top.
Yeah, where they make like a deli fresh sandwich and shit.
Yeah,
like
my
that.
dad used to take me there when I was a kid. They give you a piece of cheese if you were a little kid.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. The laptop didn't move. You guys can't see? Is it all good now, Johnny?
I think it's like my slower data thing.
You want to not play? We don't seem to be very into this.
Should I type to see? Is it still working? Is stream still up? And then I put a question mark, and that means a question.
Question marks do mean questions.
All right.
You get at Cats. You know what I get? You all smoked meat sandwich. The room in there. Those things are deadly.
It's going to be a curved. This is going to be a curved bugle assist.
Much better now, but not perfect, he says.
Well,
moving a lot could be fucking with the camera's focus too. Much better now, but not perfect, he says.
Well,
moving a lot could be fucking with the camera's focus too. What?
Nothing. I like broken rebuild. Just what I fucking do with my hands though. And I'll pay whatever it is for a great sandwich, but that sandwich has got to be fucking great.
I tried it.
You know how Greco has like Captain Sub? Captain? I did, but man, it's been a long time.
There, you know what they're known for, right? What their best sub is? Steak.
Really?
Fucking Captain Submarine steak sub, brother. Captain Submarine. Down Lancaster.
Yeah, I
now that I said it, you remember it? Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
But yeah, the steak sub and stuff or nothing. Like, just a really good sub, whatever. Is what it is. Your turn, bro. Wait a second, I'm gonna go back up for a second. I want to see this.
My data plan.
You want to use mine? Or just wait around until we're done?
Well,
try putting it back over here and then we'll see if it stays.
If you go off yours.
I think it might be a focus thing, right? Like
no. I got the Rogers thing saying that I'm like slow down. That's the
there you go, poopy pants. They do it again? Oh no, he left. Oh, your connection's unstable. It stopped. It won't probably, but we'll see.
No, I think it's a tethering. It's a tethering off the thing. I'm sure.
Want to see your phone maybe closer? Because you said you have unlimited.
It's unlimited, but it slows down after 20 gigs, and I'm at 20 gigs. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So
hopefully you guys love us enough to stick around, you know.
If you guys want to stick around, or if it's too choppy, let us know, and then we'll just end it.
You guys don't love us anymore, then. Yeah. Bender backstage with
Bender.
Is it my go?
Yeah, man.
Like, yeah, they can't even see the.
Well, I was hoping that would make the stream better without massive change in focusing.
No, it's. Okay. What about this one?
It's a good one.
Sorry, guys. Sorry if I food if it's choppy. It's the end of the month, and the I don't know, guys. My data plan renewed.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! It's the end of the month. His data plan will be renewed probably in a week. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Boom! 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 Boom!
What you gonna do?
What another bug not home?
What you gonna do? I was singing Smash Mouth earlier.
I got a video of that too. I got a video of
only the last verse.
Yeah, still though.
You gotta just go 3 down, 2, 3 whole rows. That's a rule.
You're just making up shit now.
No, that is a rule. Fuck,
I feel like it's 1998 dial up.
Hey, you think you could do this then, man? Remember when we used to load a titty picture?
All right. So yeah, let's end it then, I guess.
All right, guys. It was good seeing you guys again, talking to you.
All right. Have a good evening, guys. It's been fun.